Today, the decision between the United States and Iran is about to unfold in one unexpected place: Islamabad. Yes, you heard that right. A city that is usually known for regional diplomacy is now at the center of one of the most sensitive global moments of this decade. Right now, NATO countries, China, Russia, India, Japan, and almost every major power in the world is watching Pakistan. Because today's meeting is not normal, it is a turning point in global politics. Behind closed doors, high-level diplomatic talks are taking place where Pakistan is trying to bring the United States and Iran closer to agreement to stop a conflict that has already shaken global stability. And the truth is simple. This is no longer just politics. This is economy. This is oil. This is global survival. Because over the past weeks, tension in the region has already disrupted energy supply chains, increased inflation pressure worldwide, and created instability in global markets. Oil routes are under threat, shipping lanes are uncertain, prices are already reacting in global markets, and this is still before any final decision. Now imagine this: if today, Pakistan successfully helps both sides reach even a partial agreement, everything changes. Oil prices stabilize, global markets recover, trade routes begin to normalize, and massive economic pressure across the world starts to ease. Investor confidence returns, currencies stabilize, and global markets breathe again. But if this meeting fails, then the world moves into a more dangerous phase. Energy crisis deepens, oil prices rise sharply, markets fall again, and uncertainty spreads across every major economy. Because in today's world, no conflict stays limited to one region. It spreads through markets, through trade, through energy, and through global politics. That is why the entire world is focused on Islamabad today. Because Pakistan is not just hosting this process, it is playing a mediating role. It has already opened communication channels between both sides and supported diplomatic engagement in earlier stages of de-escalation. Now comes the most critical stage, the most sensitive moment. And think about what this means for Pakistan's position in the world. A country often seen as a regional power is now standing at the center of global diplomatic attention, where superpowers are indirectly engaging through its diplomatic channels, where global conflict discussions are taking place, and where decisions about war or peace are being influenced. Even regional rivals are watching closely, because if Pakistan succeeds today, it will shift global perception. It will increase diplomatic importance, it will strengthen international relevance, and it will place Pakistan in a more central role in future global negotiations. But this is also a high-risk situation, because failure does not just mean talks collapse, it also means loss of trust in mediation efforts. And in global diplomacy, trust is everything. One failure can freeze dialogue for years. One misunderstanding can escalate tensions further, and one breakdown can push the situation toward wider conflict. That is why today is not just another diplomatic meeting. It is pressure, it is strategy, it is silent global tension unfolding behind closed doors. And while leaders are negotiating inside the room, the world outside is already reacting. Oil traders are watching every signal. Stock markets are sensitive. Energy analysts are preparing for all scenarios. News channels are running breaking updates every hour, and governments are quietly adjusting their risk calculations. Because everyone understands one truth: when superpowers negotiate under pressure, the outcome affects the entire world. And history shows something important. Major global shifts rarely begin in battlefields. They begin in negotiation rooms like this. Sanctions, alliances, ceasefires, and even wars often start from small diplomatic signals that later reshape entire regions. Even a single phrase from these talks can move billion-dollar markets within minutes. One meeting, one city, one decision that can either stabilize the world or push it closer to uncertainty. And as the discussions continue, the world waits in silence, but not in calm, because beneath that silence there is fear, calculation, and expectation. And as always in global politics, what is not said in the room sometimes matters more than what is said, because what happens in Islamabad today will not stay in Islamabad.